Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey guys, welcome back.
Yeah, Joe here,
Hello, Kevin.
and we have another episode of Ted Lasso here for you
Yeah,
guys.
moving right along through season 3. We're pretty much caught up in real time on season 3, which is kind of exciting. For those of you watching on Patreon, on YouTube, obviously, it's coming a little more on a delay for the YouTube edits.
It's nice that we're about an episode behind. That way,
Right.
you guys can watch it, process it, then we get to it, and
Yeah.
you guys can watch it with us. So
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that process.
Yeah.
But Zava is here, guys.
I'm kind of curious about this guy. Yeah, someone let us know if this is like, oh yeah, this is a mockery of a real footballer,
Right.
or an amalgam of a lot of real footballers.
What was the name of the YouTube video they had of him where he headbutts the dude with the turkey hot dog?
I can't remember the name of the video.
That was
That's
so
pretty
funny.
funny. He just headbutts him, just walks out like nothing happened. Yeah,
With a turkey dog in his
yeah,
Or veggie dog is what it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
veggie dog vigilante.
that was pretty great.
Other than that, we didn't get Nate the last episode.
No, we didn't, did we?
Not at all.
The Nate, we got Rupert,
Yeah.
for sure, but yeah, not Nate. And now it sounds like that they're playing well and winning and everything.
Yeah.
At West Ham,
It's nice whenever they don't show a villain.
right?
Like when you use your villain sparingly, it always seems to work. That's a good
Sure.
formula. So the fact that we're pushing Nate off to the side is pretty cool. Also, he's just been coming insufferable lately, so I think we need a break from Nate.
That's true. You probably can't have too much of the guy lashing out to prove that that his little man syndrome isn't a thing.
A lot of broken TV screens.
Exactly. We do want to welcome some Patreon subscribers from this week, guys. So, Brenda Waldron, Jessica Strickle, Kyle De Blasio, Max Fife, Maria Knight, Lat Me, Hayden Mason, Tarsk, Richard Chant, Joe Wasferet, Yara Cass, and Adonica R. Thank you so much and welcome, guys.
You
We
guys
appreciate
are
it.
awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you guys being here. For those of you
Definitely.
checking us out on YouTube, welcome to the channel.
Hello.
While you're here, hit that like button for us. Leave us a comment. Please, please, please hit that subscribe button, guys.
Yes, very helpful for us.
If you want Kevin to read your name off, click that link down below to our Patreon below. Subscribe, and we'll add you to the list.
Yep, that's where the full reaction to this and everything else that we're watching are. If you are going to join the Patreon, you're going to have to bring your own copy to watch along and sync with us.
Yes.
So we are obviously watching Ted Lasso on Apple Plus. He's putting the same clothes on. Is he shacking up with somebody?
Morning.
Yeah.
Made you some coffee.
Oh.
I don't do caffeine.
Right. Your body is a temple.
Well, I don't know about that. More like a church in an airport.
Big day for Richmond.
So you don't know anything about football?
Oh, I don't. But I know who Zava is.
Yeah.
Of course.
Everyone knows Zava. I didn't know anything about football, but we all knew who David Beckham was.
Yeah, exactly. He can bend it, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I like Colin's jacket, by the way.
I do too. I also like the fact we're seeing more of Colin here because, like, he's obviously like been struggling with his own insecurities and sense of self-worth.
Yeah.
But he's been in the background the whole time. We haven't really gotten much of it.
The entire time, yeah.
Yeah.
Either Jamie or Danny's going to have to drop back to midfield.
So who do we think will take the news better, Danny or Jamie?
Danny, yeah.
I used to fancy Julie Andrews. Well, I still do, to be fair. The voice, the eyes, the way you know she'd tell you off if you'd been bad.
I made love for the first time to Zaba Boots.
In Zava boots.
No.
Last
Some men have a charisma that transcends orientation. Paul Newman, Idris Elba, Norm MacDonald.
Norm Macdonald.
What the fuck is this?
All right, fellas, come on. Showtime. Let's everybody head out to the pitch. Hey, Jamie, come on, man. Hurry up and get dressed. We don't want to keep our newest teammate waiting.
This is going to be
Jamie
a problem for Jamie.
I hope he doesn't regress back into his.
I don't think he will. I think
Deep
Jamie's
anger.
grown up, but
He's grown up a
I think
lot.
he's going to be upset about Zava, but I don't think he's going to.
He can compartmentalize. when
Right,
to be a
yeah,
dick,
yeah,
when not
yeah.
to be a dick.
I'm hoping so.
Well, we had that whole episode about it when he's like, "When will I know?"
Yeah,
When
right,
they
yeah.
give the signal.
Yeah.
You sure that Zava has the right address? I'd hate to think he's sitting in the middle of Virginia right now waiting on us, you know?
Instead of signing his name, he signed "You're welcome."
Shit, what are you going to do? Hey,
Really?
look, Super, when a man with a giant clock around his neck is that late, it ain't about time. He's making a statement.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Time is a construct like gender and many of the alphabets.
Oh, get out of my chair!
Oh my God, you're here.
And you are there.
And this is Leslie, our director of...
Who is this?
This is Shandy. We work together.
Oh.
And she's a great friend of mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
get it. We get
Yeah.
it now. Okay.
I too worked as a ball boy for a club when I was just 11 years old.
I'm 25.
My brothers.
Great physical comedy there.
Yeah.
Breathe with me.
Breathe with me. Yeah, all right, I'm kind of in Jamie's corner now. I get
Actually,
it.
yeah,
I get it.
I'm with Jamie.
Unless this guy just is like, you know.
Oh, I'm sure he's
God's
going to
gift
be
to
great.
Earth,
He's
you know
going to be.
what I mean?
Oh, you know he's going to be on
Yeah.
when he's playing. But insufferable to be with.
What would that do to your ego? Well, I guess this is
Right.
what it does. Is your ego? It's got a major god complex.
Oh yeah, he's Mick Jagger walking around in football. Yeah.
There's only the we.
The we.
And which one of these is me?
You're the fucking cunt.
Okay. Yeah, this guy might be a problem.
Unless it works, I don't
Right.
know.
It might work.
They're gonna need a game plan to beat Nate's team.
But I think it comes down to the show always is wins and losses aren't the most important thing.
No,
And
it's not.
they may win with him.
Integrity is more important,
Yeah,
for sure.
they may win with him, but what's going to be the cost?
This guy definitely needs to come down to him.
Yeah, see, that's a problem right there. I don't care if how good he is. That's a problem.
He needs to be brought down a level for
Yeah, he
sure.
does,
But if
yeah.
he can help them, then he can. Help
Sure.
Literally just making a joke. I know. Which is why I made two. Sorry, how do you know that? Well, I speak to your mother once a month.
Yeah.
It smells very odd in here all of a sudden. Thank you.
What?
Let's begin.
She's just ripping one or what?
Sorry, what did you just say? You're going to be a mother. Fuck you.
Yeah, I get that.
Right now, the press would like to focus on Zava joining the team.
Oh, yeah, okay. I would rather talk about Saba than myself any day.
Hi, Roy.
Katie, sorry to interrupt.
Shit, he's the wild card
Higgins
here.
told me to check in on some dumb interview shit. So, the fuck is this?
This is Shanti. We work together.
Why?
She's an old friend of mine.
Yeah.
I definitely told you.
You used to eat your own hair, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And they're all just self-absorbed glory hunters who only care about themselves.
Yeah.
I think we've got a good thing going there, and he's already fucking it all up.
Yeah, that is
Hey,
messed
Jamie,
up.
I think we got to give it a game or two and see what's what.
That's
also
fair too, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And I weren't being ironic. I was being hypocritical.
That's actually right.
Yeah,
He
look,
was
oh,
there.
it's like, dang.
Like Pele, if every letter was different.
It's about getting fucking service into the box for Zava.
I feel like Zava's not going to finish the season with the team.
No, he's gonna be a wild card. He's
Right.
gonna go off and do his own thing and not show up or
Right.
something. you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
They're going to have to win without him at some point.
I'd be so annoyed. Like, get in the damn middle.
I think we always thought Jamie was arrogant in the first season, and he was, but he's not on this level.
I love how they had to like up the arrogance. They're like, you
Oh,
thought Jamie was bad?
completely, yeah.
Check this out.
And Jamie's got to be the one to call him on it.
No, it's probably a telemarketer.
May I answer it?
Oh no!
Thing for messing with telemarketers.
No!
Well, hey, Mr. Former President. Boy, have I got a bone to pick with you.
You don't think that was the marriage therapist that they were seeing?
Oh my god!
Because that would be super unethical.
That's so effed up.
Yeah.
That is so effed
Because
up.
remember Ted in the first season said he wasn't on his side ever.
Ted, good luck today.
Thanks.
Oh, that would suck so much.
I think that would warrant an FU to the doctor if that's the case.
Yeah,
You never on my side, and you told me to give her some space, and then you swoop.
He did, didn't he?
You swoop right in there.
He
Didn't you?
did tell him to give him space.
He's like, I'm
Or to
in
give her
London
space.
right now.
Yeah.
What's he doing now?
Uh-oh, he's having another panic attack.
He doesn't have his phone. He can't call his friend.
Yeah.
What's the therapist?
Sharon.
Name? Sharon, yeah.
Oh, hold it together, man. I get it. I totally get why he's flipping out here.
That's a good shot.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
From midfield.
It's a tricky one for Zava.
What?
Yeah, Jamie's still not buying in on it.
I kind of don't blame him.
Yeah, this walks right back out. Yep.
No answer for Zava. The corner comes in, and it's that man again. First goal of the season. Is this the moment? No!
Oh, come on!
Oh my God!
Nathan Shelley's doing over at West Ham. Now that is a tactician at work.
Yeah, I like West Ham, but I love Zava.
Yeah, but it's something weird about this. Like, it doesn't feel like a team. It just feels like Zava's dominating for them.
It's gonna bite him at some point.
Right? I mean...
Yeah.
Mate, this is the best moi moi I've ever tasted in my life.
Oh, thanks, man.
Look at me. I'm not kidding.
Hello, young lady. My friend's a professional footballer. May I spend all night talking to your cross-eyed friend while he hits on you? Poorly.
Well, if it isn't Beauty and
Yeah! Sassy!
They use her very sparingly. I love it.
I like her. I love having her there, yeah.
Is Ted here?
Oh.
Told you.
I would be okay if they were a thing.
They kind of are, right?
Like a real thing, though, yeah.
Oh, like a real... I got you.
It's Carl. Are you cheating on me?
Yeah, I am. With you.
God, you're so weird.
Who the fuck says pre-Madonna? What the fuck does that even mean?
It means before Madonna, female vocalists didn't have to work that hard.
You never heard of Tina? I want to be better than him.
I could train you.
Whoa.
That'd be cool.
That
But
would.
only if you...
Do we start then?
It's like fucking now.
Oh my God.
Clean that up.
Oh.
You can't be jealous.
You can't be jealous. You dumped him. Yeah.
West African cuisine doesn't typically feature a lot of avocados.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You gonna change the continent?
You ever have anything like that happen with you and a client before?
Ted, I'm a child psychologist.
Right.
Say yes twice.
Classic, classic.
Yeah.
She was told that she will start a family, too.
Yeah. Maybe Sam's your guy. Oh.
Trent, don't you be a bad guy about this. Don't you be a bad guy.
Put that in his book. Yeah. I don't think he would out somebody like that. Unless his publisher's like, you better have some dirt.
I don't know.
That is not a great way to end.
Look,
if he gets
people do a lot of things in the show that we would normally think are irredeemable, but end up like redeeming themselves.
Right.
If he outs him like that, I don't know there's a way back from that. That's pretty bad.
I would say he wouldn't, but there's a reason they lingered on that shot.
Yeah.
There's a reason it was Trent that saw.
Because Trent's the guy that knows everything.
Right. Well, he's the one writing the book. My prediction would be that he writes his book and it's a little bland and milk toast, and they said you didn't get any real dirt. We're not going to publish it unless you come up with something better. And he's going to be in a position where he's deciding whether or not to put that very awful piece of information to do to somebody in there.
What does it add? Nothing. All it adds is
intrigue, gossip. It makes the book more gossipy, which is what a publisher might want. And I don't know if when and if Colin wants to come out, that should be on his own terms and not an expose, which would be terrible. And also, if Colin wanted to keep it secret, man, that was a weird place to. You know what I mean? You were pretty public there, dude.
30 feet from the bar.
Yeah, right. But still his call on when that becomes public information, not Trent's.
This was, regardless from that was like the cherry on top of the episode. There was a lot that happened.
Yeah, there was a lot going on.
Normally we get maybe like 1 or 2 football matches.
Yeah, we had a football montage. Yeah,
that season, but we got a ton and
like 5 or 6 games, I think.
And they're what, 4th, 3rd now.
Yeah, they were they no losses and just the one draw to start the season before Zava was on the team.
And so they're doing very well. Mm-hmm. And like we said in the episode, I think something's going to happen with Zava.
There's no way this continues like this.
No.
Right.
So they're going to have to come together. And it looks like Jamie might be their guy if he starts training with Roy, which...
I would love it.
That might be my favorite part of the show. When do we start? Right now! When he smacks the strawberry out of his hand.
Like the Rocky 2 or Rocky 3, or Rocky 3, I mean.
Rocky 3, yeah, with Apollo.
With Apollo, exactly.
Oh my god, if we get an Apollo... Rocky 3 is my favorite Rocky. If we get like a Rocky 3 homage in this, that'd be amazing. Right. But no, Jamie has come such a long way. I can't believe that I'm actually saying that Jamie is one of my favorite characters in the show now.
Right. Well, Jamie's the only one that seems to not be starstruck right now. And granted, you can't blame everybody because clearly the dude is an incredible football player.
Yeah.
I mean, they're winning every game. He's the one that's doing all of the highlights, at least. But man, you got to smell a little trouble in the water with that.
Exactly.
With it, there's a lot of self-love going on with that guy right now.
I did love the shot of him like with his shirt off to the crowd,
and it matched his tattoo.
Jamie's just like, oh
What?
my god. But Jamie's the only person that like the team is the team. They all have a lot of reverence and respect for each other, but Jamie's the only person that's putting the team first. I feel like maybe a little bit of it is personal, maybe a little bit is like him like feeling butthurt that he's not the best player. But I do think he has the team's best interest in mind because he's brought the grievance up to Ted.
I don't know. I just think that Jamie was that guy when he was young.
Yeah, no, for he
young.
Was.
He's still young.
He's still young,
but he was.
That guy.
A season, 2 seasons ago, he was that guy, and I think he sees it. and He knows the problems it can bring. And Roy admitted it earlier in the run of the show that he was that guy when he was a kid, and Roy might be seeing it too. So I think these two guys that have kind of been there,
they're like, we might have a problem.
We might have a problem here. Yeah. So,
I agree.
And I think they do have a problem, a brewing one. But man, it's fun to watch them win.
You know what? Use them to get ahead. Just be ready,
right? It's gonna be those things where like they're a playoff team,
Yeah.
And I don't know how the playoffs work in football. I have no idea, but his presence kind of gets him there, and then he's not there. It's like, well, how do we keep winning now that we've lost our star player?
I just want to know what it's going to be.
Yeah,
we could be totally wrong too. We have no idea.
We have no idea.
This show does subvert quite well,
and it's also possible that Zava at some point starts to become, in being with the team, and maybe the team, starts to become a more team-oriented guy, a less arrogant guy. That would be great too. It could also just be a problem that Jamie does start becoming the best player on the team, and that's a big enough threat that Zava's like, I'm out of here.
They have a rivalry.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be sick.
The rivalry kind of gets Zava out of the door.
That'd be kind of sick.
It would be, but we shall see.
Yeah. Also, real quick, we should touch upon the Ted and his wife.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up. Like,
well, the whole show, they don't pin her to be unlikable.
No, she's not a bad guy. She's never been a bad guy.
They do have her in a certain way to where you're like, oh, oh, sorry, Ted. Like, she's used to like.
Well,
every time we see her, Ted's feeling bad.
Right.
That's the kind of device she's used at. Now with this happening, it just seems kind of cruel.
It seems a little more villain. This is the first time where she's put in a bad light. Like, I've never had a problem.
No,
with her.
and we're not saying that she can't date anybody.
Right. Of course, right.
That's totally, of course, totally fine.
It's who it is.
This is a bold choice to have it be their marriage counselor.
And I think that's done on purpose, right? If she would have just had a boyfriend. Sorry, Ted. That's what happens when you get divorced, man. People move on, and you should do the same thing.
This seems a little malicious on the doctor's part, and even on her part, for that matter, because he knows everything about both of them.
It was always going to be. She should have known it was going to be like at some point you're going to have. If it's a serious relationship, and it looks like it is, at some point you're going to say, "Hey, Ted, guess what? I'm dating our former marriage counselor." At some point, she should have seen this coming a problem.
I'm not saying him go off on her. I'm just saying
no.
They might have a conversation where he's like, "Do you not see how that's a little problematic?" You know what I mean? Like,
she does.
Is that not?
There's a reason she was hiding it from him because she knows it's messed up.
And that's even messed up,
right?
You know
that's what I'm saying. She hid it from him because she knows what she's doing is messed up.
We've never not liked his wife, but now this is it's quite unlikable personally. So
it's definitely a problematic thing to do, and I'm like,
and they did that on purpose. I feel like
of course they wanted us to do that, right?
Yeah.
8 billion people in the world, 4 billion other men. Surely you could have found one that wasn't.
She's
him.
Attractive,
right? Yeah, exactly. She's a smart, charming, attractive woman, a nice woman. That probably could have found anybody else
besides the condescending.
Besides your former marriage therapist, who, by the way, she went. I'm thinking. I'm right. It was great. And he's probably a great guy, really. But you think about what marriage therapy is, and it's like that dude. They were sitting in there telling this dude like their biggest marriage secrets. That's why it's unethical. It's like we had that vulnerability where I unloaded everything while working on a marriage with somebody else to you, and now you're in a position to use that
and manipulate it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very manipulative.
It is. That's why this kind of stuff is not okay.
Yeah, it's personal information. There's a was it client doctor confidentiality, and like you're not supposed to.
Well, that's just about you're not supposed to spill.
But I mean, still, like I feel like that's crossing a line.
No, it's definitely over a line. I mean, it's a different thing than doctor-patient confidentiality, but But it's definitely immoral to be dating a former patient.
It is, but he could be using stuff that he knows about her to get to her.
That's what I'm saying. He is.
Yeah.
No, that's what it's 100% is. He basically read her diary and is using that to manipulate for his benefit. No, what he's doing is completely wrong.
Yeah.
It's much later, so I don't know what the legality of it is or what the professional ethics are. Like,
I'm sure.
Could he lose his license for doing this? I don't know.
Will let us know on Patreon. I'm sure some of you have no issue with it, but this is where we stand. It's kind of crappy.
Well, and again, the show's doing that on purpose. It's like,
yes.
Let's not give her a boyfriend. Let's give her a boyfriend she really shouldn't have, which is what this is.
Yeah.
All right.
Big time.
Yeah. We'll catch you on the next one, guys.
See ya.